Okay, so iOS 17 RC has been out for a couple of days now, and as per usual, I like to come back and share with you guys any additional new features and changes that I may come across after updating my iPhone. Now, the RC has some last minute changes that I wanted to share with you guys, some interesting changes, so let's go ahead and dive right into this one. Now, the first thing I want to talk about is watchOS 10. Apple has confirmed that name drop will be delayed, so if you were looking forward to name drop with watchOS 10 in the next couple of days, unfortunately, that feature will not be available on the initial release of watchOS 10. Apple has confirmed again that this feature will be delayed for future watchOS updates. You may remember where I mentioned this feature wasn't working properly in beta, so Apple has completely scrapped the idea for the official release and now will be available in future watchOS updates. Now, if you missed my initial coverage for iOS 17 RC, there's 20 new ringtones and text tones available for the first time in many years, now available for you to use in iOS 17 RC, something not available in beta 8. By the way, this iPhone is running beta 8 here. And I want to talk about something else that I've noticed over the past couple of days, and that's inside the home application, we now have the new energy tab. Now, inside here, we have a grid forecast for your energy grid. So this is a super cool feature now available within the RC right there. As you can see, you can actually track when clean energy is being delivered to your home, so you can decide if you want to charge your iPhone at that time in order to reduce your carbon footprint. Now, aside from that, there's also two new widgets available for the home application. So if we go into the widget panel here, so let's go into the widget and show you the two new widgets here. So let's find the home application. There it is. We have small and medium for toggles, and then we have small and medium for the grid forecast, which is what it's called, of course, in iOS 17 RC. Right there it is. You can actually track your clean energy coming into your home. I think this is a super awesome feature available in iOS 17 RC. Now, there's also some changes here to the haptics option. So if we go into settings here, we go into sound and haptics. Right there it is, a new haptic options right there for rings and of course alerts. So if you have an iPhone 15 and 15 Pro, this is going to be specifically important for you, as the new mute switch is something now that you can program to do different things. By the way, according to Aaron over on Twitter, we are getting a new toggle right here for the control center in order to enable or disable the mute switch directly on your iPhone. Again, this is going to be very important for those with an iPhone 15 and 15 Pro. If you do use the mute switch, which is now programmable, called the action button, for something else, you'll now have those haptics. As you can see, those options right there allow you to play haptics when in silent mode, or you can disable it entirely. So you have never play, we have always play, play in silent mode, or do not play in silent mode, or never play any haptics for rings or alerts on your iPhone. So this is something that's new in the latest RC, of course. And in terms of bugs and battery, I do have to say the performance, it's buttery smooth. The software is running very, very nice. Everything is running as intended. The battery life on my iPhone is getting me through my entire day. I don't have basically many issues with the battery. It isn't the best battery performance, but it is getting me through my entire day. I want to say it's pretty much stable at this point, although my battery health has dropped dramatically over the past couple of months since running iOS 17. I'm not sure why, but in terms of battery performance, battery life on my iPhone, it's pretty much stable at this point. Now, when it comes to official release and the possibility of another RC, if we do get another RC, this will most likely happen on September the 15th. iOS 17 will officially be available to everyone on September the 18th, so everyone will be able to download iOS 17, watchOS, tvOS, and macOS, of course, iPadOS, everything on September the 18th. So just keep in mind, if we do get another RC2, which Apple sometimes will do to patch or fix any last minute issues, you'll be able to expect that in the next 24 to 48 hours here before the weekend and before the official launch of iOS 17 this upcoming Monday, September the 18th. And those are some of the last minute changes within iOS 17 RC. Of course, stay tuned here to the channel to my initial coverage of iOS 17 coming up later this week. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.